Now to those staggering new COVID numbers. Daily cases surpassing 1 million, all in the midst of that critical shortage of COVID tests. So what happened to the free at-home tests President Biden promised Americans would have by now? Our Peter Alexander has more from the White House.
Tonight, another COVID record setter. More than 1 million new infections reported nationwide in just 24 hours, though some of it likely due to a holiday backlog. Nearly 1 in 100 Americans now testing positive in just the last week. Hospitalizations up 41% in 2 weeks. President Biden tonight saying the unvaccinated are hardest hit.
There's no excuse. No excuse for anyone being unvaccinated.
It's a critical moment for the president, who came to office vowing to shut down the virus, but now faces an unprecedented COVID surge. The president under fire for not being prepared on testing. Last month, he promised free at-home tests for Americans starting now.
Rapid tests will start going out in the beginning of January because they're being produced now.
But today, the White House acknowledging it still has not finalized a contract with test manufacturers, nor unveiled its website to order tests. Meanwhile, President Biden's advising Americans to use Google.
I know this remains frustrating. Believe me, it's frustrating to me. But we're making improvements. COVID test near me on Google to find the nearest site where you can get a test.
But states tonight are pleading for help.
We do not have enough testing to go around. I don't think any state has enough testing to go around.
And massive testing lines remain from coast to coast.
You can't find an at-home rapid test in this area.
At least 21 states now reporting hospitalization records, and some healthcare centers are again overwhelmed and understaffed.
And so
Maryland declaring a state of emergency.
The next 4 to 6 weeks will be the most challenging time of the entire pandemic.
In Rhode Island, 2 medical centers calling COVID-positive healthcare workers back to the job if they have mild symptoms. The impact growing on schools, too. The Chicago Teachers Union voting tonight whether they'll refuse to report in person beginning tomorrow and instead teach remotely. Many schools in Philadelphia now joining Atlanta, Newark, and Milwaukee temporarily going remote due to rising cases and staff shortages.
It's harder for me to learn because some of the stuff I don't know because it's new.